This is a Sunday morning, and I'm getting ready to head to church. And I want to say and tell you guys that you are wonderfully and perfectly you. You were created to be wonderful and perfectly you. So grab your coffee or tea and come hang out with me. I've got some coffee here this morning. We, many times, it's human nature. And I want to keep this short and sweet this morning. It is human nature for us to want to be taller, be shorter, be thinner, be heavier, be have different colored eyes, have straight hair or curly hair or all of these things. These things are human nature because we judge ourselves against other people. And it to an extent, it is human nature. But after a point, it becomes sinful. If we, if all we want and what we think is going to make us happy is what everyone else has. So stop and think about this for a minute. God, we are wonderfully and perfectly made in the image that God created us to be. He and how we were born, right? He knew us before we were born, and he has our lives all planned out for us. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow because some people's lives they're already born with having challenges and hardships to face at birth or even before being born, that they're going to have these hardships to have to deal with. And but many people don't have those hardships until much later in life, and maybe they have even more than the ones that were born with the hardships to deal with. We don't know. We don't know. I don't have answers as to who or why people are given such burdens at whatever period of time in life. But God has a plan for these things. And when people are born with different diversities, that also means those diversity those issues that they're given and those burdens that they're giving make everything more diversified, right? We need God intended for there to be diversity within us so that we could have and learn to have compassion for others and learn to accept that each one of us are given our gifts and talents and everything for reasons, because we're meant to help ourselves and help others. So if somebody is more skilled in a certain area, then they're intended to help others who aren't so skilled in that area. It takes us all. If all of us were athletic, and not necessarily technical, where do you think we would be in this day and age? If no one had the smarts to figure things, technical stuff out, or vice versa, if there wasn't the blue collared workers and people that had the skills and knowledge of how to build, do the work to build our railway systems and our airlines, right? Having to do with that type of stuff. We needed people to be able to do all these different pieces that we know as our world today. So that's what I want to come out with you guys today. Just think about you, yourself, your family, and think about how very blessed you are to be the person that you are, have the life that you have, and just think of the ability that you still have, that you still have. Okay, risers, until next time, continue to rise above the challenges that life bring your way. And take today to think about this and be grateful for who it is we are and what God has given us. Okay, have a great day.